Welcome back inside Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida, as the series shifts back to Tampa Bay for Game 5, as the Pittsburgh Penguins and Tampa Bay Lightning continue their tight series. Andrei Vasilevskiy in net once again. Winner of this game will take a 3-2 series lead, and Matt Murray on the other end hoping to do it on the road for Pittsburgh. Zach Finch on the call as we are just seconds away from puck drop. And Game 5 is underway as we get underway here. Gensel will throw that in. It's turned over. And so Tampa Bay will start out with it. Stamkos on the far side. He's pressured by Letang. Letang joining the rush the other way as he picks up the puck. Crosby in the center. He'll find Dumoulin at the point. Pittsburgh cycling it around. Gensel has it. He'll go into the corner. Centering pass for Crosby. Victor Hedman just got in the way of that. Tampa Bay on the counter-attack. Kucherov down to point. Sharp angle shot. Might have hit off the back of Matt Murray. But crisis averted there as Hornqvist comes the other way. Drops it for Letang and he'll continue on in. But back to Hornqvist, a shot. He just skimmed the post. Gensel gets it right back. Gensel, a shot. Good pad save. He's tied up with Chirnak on the corner. Loose puck there, and Vasilevskiy will just have to cover the puck up as Pittsburgh having Tampa Bay's number early in this one. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream does support Project Hope. Project Hope supports and provides materials for frontline workers during COVID-19. So click the link in the chat to donate and for more information, or support by using bits, subscribing, or just by being a viewer. We appreciate your support here at ENHL. As Johnson had a quick shot on Matt Murray there, that was gobbled up. And so with 17-12 remaining, we'll get a whistle here. And Patrick Hornqvist still leading the team with 7 goals, leading the team as well in points. However, he has slowed down in this series. Not much production from him thus far. But with a team like Pittsburgh with so many offensive threats, you can benefit from that as many players getting in on the action. Russ tried to center that. Palat got a stick on it, but turned over to Pettersson. He couldn't quite hold the line, so he'll hand it back to Schultz, and Pettersson right back in, turned over. Here comes Sergachev, 21-year-old. He turned it over to Brian Rust, over to Malkin now. Malkin will dish it back. Him and Schultz pass the puck between one another. Malkin has it again, a shot. And that hit off a body and just wide. Here comes Tampa Bay. Palat crossing center, gaining speed. Toe drags in, a shot. Gets it back. Johnson unable to put it home on the other side. And Tanev will carry it in. Here comes McCann. He'll try to go around Coburn. Finds Malkin in the slot. He's pressured by Paquette. Goes down low, and a centering pass intended for Malkin couldn't quite get to him. Marino in his own end. He'll throw it to Tanev in the neutral zone, and Pittsburgh right back in on the attack. McCann throws out in front. Marino had a good opportunity. He joined the rush and had a good shot at Andrei Vasilevskiy. But he closed the door there, and Nikita Kucherov leading Tampa Bay in points. Not a big surprise there. He had the historic season, most points by a Russian in an NHL season with 128. That came in the 2018-19 season, and he's leading the team again in the 2020 playoffs. Here's Carter Verhaeghe. He'll find Coburn. Back to McDonough, who scored 2 last game. McDonough centering for Stevens. He couldn't find the shooting lane, and Johnson will stand him up and take the puck. He tried to dump that one in, but he threw that into the bench, and so we'll get a stoppage in play. Both fourth lines out there. Stevens, Verhaeghe, and Yanni Gourde have been very successful for Tampa Bay this playoff series. And we'll see how they fare tonight in a crucial Game 5 as Yanni Gourde comes down in the corner. He'll throw that out in front of the net. Loose puck, rebound, Yanni Gourde scores, and Tampa Bay goes up 1-0 here. Yanni Gourde, his second of these playoffs, got the rebound there and just wristed it past Matt Murray. And talk about this fourth line coming through just as I say so. Yanni Gourde wrists one past Matt Murray, and Amalie Arena explodes, and energy can be felt all throughout the arena. As we get reset here, 7 minutes have been played. So the entire fourth line getting points, with Verhaeghe and Stevens getting the assists. We'll get back underway here as McCann tried to dance his way in. Lost that puck just a little too much. Tampa Bay turned it over, and here comes Cedric Paquette. Paquette tried to work his way in. Killorn, a shot. That might have hit off the skate of Matt Murray. Paquette gets it again, another slap shot. This one missed the net high. Bukestan battling in the corner. Maroon ends up coming out with this centering pass. Paquette almost put that one in. And Tampa Bay getting the momentum in their favor as we approach the halfway mark of the first period. Alex Killorn working his way in on. Killorn, a shot. Blocked out in front. Here comes Tanev the other way. Dances through, will hand it off to Gensel. He's pinned up against the wall. He's with Braden Point. And Tampa Bay will come out with it. Braden Point, 2-on-1 for Tampa. Kucherov. A slap shot on net. Murray. A quick glove save there. And Jack Johnson has been working his way up. Top 10 list in playoff hits. And his hits throughout this series in particular have definitely been eye-catching. Some of the largest hits we've ever seen in these 2020 playoffs. Has one right there from Coburn. Must have shaken up Gensel there, but he's right back into the thick of things. Here's Sidney Crosby. Across the blue line, he'll approach his way behind the red line, but he'll turn it over. Kucherov breaking it out. It's him and Johnson. He works his way, a backhand shot. Murray saw that one through the entire way. And he'll freeze this one for a whistle. 9:31 remaining in the first period. And let's take another look at that hit. We were just talking about Jack Johnson's hits. Well, what about Coburn? A large hit there. Gensel seems to be all right on the Pittsburgh bench, as both fourth lines match up against each other once again. Face-off won by Tampa. Verhaeghe will center it for Gord, and he's looking for a second. Couldn't get past Murray that time, however. Here's Lafferty. Poked as he tried to pass that into the center, and Verhaeghe will throw it over to Stevens, and contained by Gord and flipped in. However, Yanni Gord just flipped that over the glass. And we talk about that successful fourth line. Well, those are the numbers right there to look, folks. Plus, minus. Yanni Gord and Stevens both on top of that list. Verhaeghe in there as well. And so success coming throughout every single one of Tampa Bay's lines, and that's why they finished the league first in goals for. Pedersen will dump it in, wrap it around the boards, and here's Sergachev. Sergachev will break it out. Yanni Gord will go cross ring to Stevens as he slowly works his way in on. A shot just missed the glove of Murray and went high. Malkin will hand it over. Cross ring to Rust. And here comes Zucker. A shot. Oh, Vasilevsky got the blocker on that one. And he hasn't been challenged in a couple minutes here. A good opportunity out in front for Zucker. And Zucker, who's had success in these playoffs. Multiple multi-goal games. We'll see how he fares here in Game 5 on the road. Pittsburgh wins the draw. Marino a shot. Vasilevsky saw that shot as there was no traffic out in front of him. And with Andre Vasilevsky's frame, he's 6'3", so he covers a good amount of that net. Very agile, and so if there's no traffic out in front, he easily gobbles that one up for the save, and we're back underway here. Andre Palat runs into Johnson. They figure their stuff out right out in front. Palat couldn't quite bury it as there was confusion with Tyler Johnson on the zone entry. They almost switched sides. Lost the puck for a second there, but got the shot off regardless. So we'll reset here. 7 minutes to go in the first period. The ref drops the puck, won by Tampa Bay. Chiernak at the point finds Hedman, and Tampa Bay works it into the center. Johnson tried to get that back in deep. Turned over, however, and Johnson will throw it over to Bluger. Poor pass, though, as Cirelli was right there. And right back in is Tampa Bay. Hedman tried to work his way in. Couldn't get the shot off, and he used that big frame of his to try to lean his way in on. Chiernak behind his own net collects the puck, but turned over on the half wall. Hedman had to come back there and make the play. Palat does a move on the zone entry. Sorelli waits, couldn't find the shot. Gets it back, and he'll hand it over to Johnson. Tampa Bay working to the center. Johnson out in front. It's loose, and Murray able to find the puck in his pads. And Tampa Bay, a couple good opportunities late in the first period, already leading this game 1-0. If you're just joining us, Yanni Gourde getting his second of the playoffs just earlier. As Tampa Bay will win the draw. Stamkos a shot. Good pad save, Matt Murray. Sidney Crosby will break it out. He turns it over, however. And Tampa Bay will work it right back in. Kucherov on the far side dishes it back. And a pass intended for Point. Crosby on the near side. He'll find Hornqvist. A shot. Vasilevsky made the save on Patrick Hornqvist. As we continue play here, Alex Killorn works his way in centering. Pass. Couldn't get a stick on it. And McDonough, just as the puck exited the zone, he was unable to hold the line, and then so we'll get a face-off just outside Pittsburgh territory. Malkin going up against Paquette. And a tie up there in Maroon. Forced to retreat from the winger position and get the puck. Here's Ryan McDonough. He'll dump it in. Schultz gets the puck. He'll throw it around. Russ there to collect it, and he'll dish it back. Pittsburgh breaks it out, gets to the neutral zone, but Paquette gets a stick on it. And here comes Tampa Bay the other way. Paquette try to get that down to Killorn. A shot from the point gets blocked as well. Evgeny Malkin finds Brian Rust. Malkin will continue it. On the near side, finds Rust. Cross to Pettersson as Pittsburgh works it around. One too many passes, however, intercepted by Tampa Bay. Here comes Patrick Maroon. A shot saved by Matt Murray. Maroon, who scored in Game 4, was absolutely everywhere out the ice. Won the Stanley Cup with St. Louis. So a crucial game here for Tampa Bay. As if they win this one, they'll have 2 opportunities to advance to the Stanley Cup Final. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream supports Project Hope. Project Hope supports frontline workers during COVID-19. So click the link in the chat to donate and for more information, or donate by subscribing, using bits, or just by being a viewer. We appreciate any support here at ENHL. As Sergachev joins the rush, he'll find the point. Coburn a shot. Just missed. Bukestan finds Dumoulin. Cross-ring pass goes nowhere, and Sergachev will pick it up. Here comes Stevens, a shot ricocheting around in the crease. And Matt Murray able to find that puck, as it was loose for a fair amount of time there. And they'll send out their first lines to finish out this exciting first period so far. Yanni Gourde, the difference maker, getting his second in Pittsburgh. Trying to tie it up here. Patrick Hornqvist crossing center. Pittsburgh gaining speed. Letang a shot, he missed. Victor Hedman joins the rush as well. Braden Point tried to enter the zone, but he brought the puck out just as he was doing a toe drag on the zone entry, so the referee had his eyes open there and called that one back for an offside. 21 seconds remaining here. We'll see if either team can orchestrate something. And Pittsburgh starting out with the face-off win. Gensel finds Johnson in the center of the ice. He's hit, but makes the play. Gensel gets poked. He keeps it in, though. Hornqvist a shot. Good save. It was a rebound. And the period comes to a close on a high note, for that matter. And both teams will go into the locker room with Tampa Bay up 1-0. So it was a goaltender battle for most of this period. The only goal coming from Yanni Gourde, putting Tampa Bay up 1. We'll be right back with more ENHL after this short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to ENHL, the second period, just moments away here. Yanni Gourde, his second of the playoffs, the difference maker thus far, as Tampa Bay is up 1-0 going into the second period. Pittsburgh getting outshot 13-9 by Tampa Bay, so they'll hope to turn things around here as Chernak gains speed, a stretch feed to Kucherov, centering pass, Point couldn't get the shot on net. Hornqvist will corral that, and Crosby will break it out on the near side. Sidney Crosby centers for Gensel. He works his way around, finds Letang, a shot. It might have been tipped on net as Patrick Hornqvist, positioned right out in front of Andrei Vasilevsky, got the stick on that one. But Andrei Vasilevsky, he's been successful in this playoff series with traffic and deflections on net. As we get back underway here, Hornqvist will throw it over to Letang. Letang works his way in, and a shot just missed the net. Letang has it again, try to get that through. And Chris Letang, who scored in last night's game, threatening here. Cirelli back to Shattenkirk, a shot. Matt Murray makes the save, and I mentioned Chris Letang. The Stars came out to play in Game 4 as Chris Letang, Evgeny Malkin, and Sidney Crosby all scored. That was the third time in these playoffs that has happened. And when the Stars come out, the fans always get their money's worth. And they did so on home ice on Game 4. The only thing is Tampa Bay just squeaking out the win in overtime. Malkin on the ice now, centering pass. He'll get it back, however. Finds Schultz, and Pettersson will come to the near side. Zucker couldn't get a stick on that, so Malkin behind the net. Does he have options? He does with Pettersson at the point. Gets the return feed, works it around. Finds Schultz. Pittsburgh all over Tampa Bay right now as it's thrown in deep, and Malkin finally lost the puck to Sergachev. And Tampa Bay coming the other way. Cirelli, a shot. Wasn't handled cleanly by Matt Murray, so Tampa Bay right back on it. Palat, a shot. As he wanted to see if Murray would commit to the far side, he stayed right on that post, made the save, and he froze for the whistle, and both third lines getting their taste of the second period. Paquette will win it back. Killorn had a lot of net to shoot at, and he tried to one-time that home. Maybe if he corralled that and waited a second, might have been able to control the accuracy a little bit more. Tanev bumped off the puck in the offensive zone, and Tampa Bay right back the other way. Paquette slows down, does a toe drag, and he'll flip it in. Killorn on the forecheck. He lost it, however. Bukestan in on the right-hand side. He'll throw it into the center, but Paquette there to meet it. Patrick Maroon works his way around into the corner. He'll find Coburn at the point, and he's finally checked by Johnson. Lost the puck, and here comes Pittsburgh the other way, but McDonough in the neutral zone. He turned it over again, however. So sloppy play here as turnovers occurring every minute or so, as another one here as Kucherov strips Pittsburgh of the puck, and he is coming the other way. Centering pass. Couldn't find the stick, so another turnover. McCann to Bluger. Oh, he got absolutely squished in his own end. And he's slow to get back. Hedman throws it over. Dumoulin's there to hold the blue line. So either team not passing the puck particularly well at this point in time. As Steven Stamkos tries to slow things down. Almost got that turned over, and he gets it back. Turns it over to Letang, however. And a potential break for Lafferty. Comes in a shot, and Vasilevsky makes the glove save, and perhaps some time for these players to breathe. As sloppy play is coming. And we'll take a look at that hit from Victor Hedman on Bluger. Oh man, what a hit, as Victor Hedman leads the team in time on ice, playing in his 95th career playoff game. Quite something for Victor Hedman, and still being a force on the defensive side. Here's Gensel for Pittsburgh. He'll center, and Pettersson, a shot. Just missed the glove of Vasilevsky. Hornqvist tried to shovel that in. Couldn't get past the post, however, and Stevens throws it over to Verhaeghe. Back to Stevens, and he gets hit hard, but Gourde keeps it in. Verhaeghe over to Sergachev. Verhaeghe, a shot blocked out in front by Letang. Hornqvist try to get a stretch feed across, but Yanni Gourde turns it over. Tampa Bay right back in Pittsburgh's end. Gourde goes to the corner. Palat over to the point, turned over by Hornqvist, but yet another turnover. So interceptions happening all around the ice tonight as Palat works it back in. Cirelli to Sergachev, a shot, scores. Oh, what a shot from Sergachev. Beats Matt Murray, and Mikhail Sergachev gets his first of the playoffs. The youngest player on Tampa Bay, just 21 years of age, was the only player on this Tampa Bay roster not to score in these playoffs. I'm sure he's relieved to get that monkey off his back. So now every forward and every defenseman has scored at least once these playoffs. And Sergachev got his first in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. As we're back underway here, Sergachev gets it in the corner again. Cirelli breaks it out to Johnson as he picks up speed. He'll curl to the boards, trying to get around Dumoulin. But Dumoulin lined him up, and Malkin breaks it in. Dumoulin, a shot, hit off the leg in front. He gets it back, however, trying to sneak that one in, and Malkin hit Coburn right into Vasilevsky. And Pittsburgh keeping possession here. Centering past Letang, a shot, good save, Vasilevsky. And Letang, who has always been known as an offensive defenseman, getting his cracks at it tonight. Just unable to beat Andrei Vasilevsky thus far. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second period. One to Johnson, a shot, and right off the faceoff, Vasilevsky forced to make a save with the shoulder. Johnson still in deep, centering pass. Bluger couldn't get that through. Lafferty in the corner. Gets the puck, however, a shot just missed the net. Tampa Bay can't seem to clear. Cahoon has it down low to Bluger. On the near side, he works his way back up to Marino at the point. And Bluger right back in behind Vasilevsky. Works his way around. He'll find Johnson on the other point. And he works his way back in. Bluger behind the net. Lafferty on the side. And Cahoon in the center. Now Pittsburgh getting their passing going. Bluger centering to Cahoon. Back to Bluger. Tampa Bay cannot get their sticks on the puck as the fans get anxious here at Amalie Arena. Lafferty, a shot. Oh, he just missed that one. And Tampa Bay finally able to clear. Pittsburgh all over them for a couple seconds there. And then multiple opportunities to come within one. All go for naught as McCann to Lafferty. Buxton. Oh, he just about got Pittsburgh back to within one, as he had a lot of net to shoot at there. And Vasilevsky coming up with the stop. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream does support Project Hope. Project Hope supports and provides materials for frontline workers during COVID-19. So click the link in the chat to donate and for more information, or donate by using bits, subscribing, or just by being a viewer. We appreciate your support here at ENHL. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here as Kucherov breaks it in, turned over right at the blue line, and McCann will work his way across center. Gaining speed, Letang over to Buxton, rebound, scores. Buxton got his own rebound and put it past Vasilevsky. Pittsburgh is on the board as Buxton gets his third of the playoffs, his first of these Eastern Conference Finals, and only the second game he has scored, as his only 2 goals prior was a multi-goal game against Carolina in round 2. So Buxton contributing here. Pittsburgh right back in this game as they cut the lead in half. A loose puck is controlled by Verhaeghe. He'll throw it up to Stevens. Stevens drops it back to McDonough, and a pass right back to Stevens. He was all tangled up, and so Pittsburgh turned it over. Gourde with a strong stick, turned it over again for Tampa Bay, and Stevens working his way in. Couldn't quite get a stick on the puck in front of Murray. And Yanni Gourde, a shot. Matt Murray gets the glove on that one, and he made the save standing up. Yanni Gourde with a good opportunity to shoot on net. And he has been an excellent player for Tampa Bay thus far. A little more gritty than goal scoring throughout these playoffs. With your fourth line, I guess you can't really ask for more than that. Palat will work it over to Sorelli. And 1-on-2, he gets in. Goes wide, centering pass, and unable to bury it was Johnson. And another shot right along the goal line. Murray handled another shot. Oh, what a shot from Sorelli. And he beats Matt Murray. Tampa Bay right back up 2 in this game. And Sorelli, his 8th goal of the playoffs. He has been on fire. He now is the leader in points on Tampa Bay. Kucherov previously tied with him with 13, and that is Sorelli's 14th right there. Sorelli, his 8th goal of the playoffs. Who would have thought it? Anthony Sorelli, an absolute stamp in the Tampa Bay offense. As we get back underway, Sorelli still out on the ice, and his insane playoff stretch continues as Pittsburgh trying to respond before the second intermission. A shot from Zucker hit Shattenkirk right in front. Malkin, a shot, rebound. Rust couldn't put that puck in. Rust scoring in last game. Couldn't do 2 in 2 games as Vasilevsky had to be careful there. He almost shot that puck out of play. Malkin tried to dance around Sorelli, turned over, and Johnson will work his way through. He'll hesitate, go around, and send it cross ring to Sergachev. Sergachev finds Stamkos on the near side, works his way around. Oh, Shattenkirk right out in front. Couldn't chip that in, and Sergachev tried to bank that off Murray's backside. And both defensemen, Sergachev and Shattenkirk, were in deep. Matt Murray making the save regardless, and we'll reset here. Amalie Arena getting loud as they prepare for the final minute of the second period. As Point able to win it in all the chaos. Stamkos finds Hedman and he'll dump it all the way back in. Kucherov, he'll get pinned up against the wall. Finds Stamkos, Chiernak over to Stamkos. Couldn't backhand that one on net. 20 seconds remain as McCann enters the zone. He curls around Chiernak, able to intercept that in the slot. Bukestan grabbed that in the neutral zone. He's pressured towards his own bench. And a loose puck to end the period. So Tampa Bay still leads this game, and they now lead by 2. And Sorelli and Sergachev contributing to that. Bukestan scored for Pittsburgh, however, to bring them back within 1. But Sorelli just minutes later restored the 2-goal lead. We'll be right back for the third period on ENHL. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back inside Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. In case you're just joining us, Tampa Bay out to a 2-goal lead, 3-1. Tampa Bay out shooting Pittsburgh 22-20. And Pittsburgh outshot 9-11 in the second period as well. As we get back underway, Point a shot. There's a rebound. Stamkos couldn't put it in, and that might have been the dagger early in the third period. Braden Point across to Stamkos. He tried to get that on net, and Matt Murray, an uncalled for save, but he made the play regardless. So Pittsburgh has to have solid defense as they can't allow anything, as a shot on net's blocked by Letang. Crosby trying to work it in, but Pittsburgh needs to have their foot on the offensive pedal. And a big hit on the far side. Kucherov still working his way back to his feet. And Sidney Crosby, another massive hit on Kucherov. As we mentioned in Game 4, Sidney Crosby becoming a bit more of an aggressor. He got a charging penalty, and then right after that minor expired, he laid another massive hit on Sergachev. He later scored that game, so we'll see if similar events transpire tonight as Crosby racking up the hits in these 2020 playoffs. Cirelli works his way in. Sergachev a shot, and he was looking for his second of the night there, but Matt Murray snatched that out of the air and made a save. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream does support Project Hope. Project Hope supports frontline workers during COVID-19. So click the link in the chat to donate and to get more information, as well as subscribing using bits or just by being a viewer. We appreciate your support here at ENHL. Zucker gets hit hard by Shattenkirk. And so that zone entry's for naught as Tampa Bay turns it right back over. Sergachev at the point. Cirelli got bumped out in front. Russ will carry it on the right-hand side, centering for Zucker. He'll curl around. Malkin couldn't get that one through. He gets tripped up behind the net, and Vasilevsky finds the puck on the ice, and he'll freeze for a whistle with 16 minutes approaching here. Pittsburgh down 2. We've seen 3+ goal comebacks in these playoffs before. The largest comeback in these playoffs coming in the Dallas-Nashville series in round 2, where Dallas came back from 5-0 down. They did end up losing in overtime, but that comeback still massive regardless, as Pittsburgh trying to come back from 3-1 as that shot just hit Vasilevsky out in front. Didn't even try to make the save. Killorn has the puck. Paquette unable to find it, and so Johnson will step in there and carry the puck himself. Johnson at the top of the circle. He'll wait, curl around, he doesn't see anyone, and finally works that puck up to the point. Tanev will dish that puck back on a drop pass, but right after Coburn intercepts it, and now Patrick Maroon works his way in. He'll stop. Pass got deflected, and Hedman forced to get it right at the Tampa Bay logo in the neutral zone. Here comes Killorn, dances his way in. Oh, a good pass out in front. Maroon unable to put it home, but Killorn, a sneaky pass says, oh, what a hit on the backside of that play. Players still getting up as there's a 4-man pileup, and here comes Stevens. He'll work his way around over in front. Chiernak try to get the deflection. Hedman, who's uncharacteristically out in front of Matt Murray. He's trying to work his way back. Bluger a shot. Cahoon gets it behind the net. Worked out. Letang finds Lafferty. He gets hit. And Verhaeghe able to clear, not for long, however, as Hedman finally able to get a stick on it. Hedman was positioned right out in front of Matt Murray. That caused an odd man rush the other way. And defenseman pinching has been a theme these playoffs. Almost bit Tampa Bay in the rear end there. Orgfist, he's squished against the boards. And here comes Gord. He'll flip it in as Tampa Bay will start the forecheck. Letang gets there first, however, and they'll break it out. Tampa Bay concluding some changes as Gensel gets it, tries to work his way around at the point. Now Letang, a slap shot, a whistle, and it just missed the net. Shattenkirk works it over to point. Tampa Bay's first line back out on the ice. Stamkos, a shot on net, and Kucherov unable to find that rebound as that shot from Stamkos might have been a pass that just found Matt Murray's pad. Rust goes across to Sidney Crosby. He'll work it back. Letang at the point. Letang and Pettersson pass it between one another. And a pass down low. Stamkos finally able to get a stick on that one, in Tampa Bay breaks it out here as Kucherov comes down, finds Sergachev. Sergachev, a shot tipped on net, and Stamkos unable to put it past Murray. And he's right on Pettersson as Pittsburgh starts the breakout. Sidney Crosby across to Zucker as they change. Pittsburgh getting their second line on. Zucker gets around Sergachev, waits, finds Bluger in a shot, whistle just wide. That was Russ, excuse me. And Russ will hand it back to Pettersson. Letang, a shot. Vasilevsky coming up with that one as this game becomes even tighter as we go down the stretch. And Stevens, who happened to come right off the bench. Look at this pile up, ladies and gentlemen, as he took out Maroon and Johnson with that hit. In a 4-man pileup, who knew Stevens was capable of such a thing? A shot from the point, saved by Vasilevsky. And so just before play is able to get underway, it stops just as quickly. That's a good shot from Schultz from the point. Vasilevsky saw it all the way through. And another face-off to his right. Bukestan going up against Cirelli. Cirelli will win that one for Tampa Bay. And Palat will work it out on the far side. Toe drag. Couldn't quite get it, so he finds McDonough at the point. Cirelli a shot, rebound. Palat couldn't get a stick on that one. And so here comes Tanev for the Penguins. Tanev couldn't get past Coburn. And so Pittsburgh, their second line, looking tired here. As Palat carries it in, trying to center that. Cirelli couldn't get a stick on that one, and so Pittsburgh back the other way. Tanev tried to go wide, but Cirelli tried to shoot that in. He just hit the stanchion. And so that's been a daily occurrence here in the NHL playoffs. So we'll get a face-off just outside Pittsburgh's territory. And as you see, Cahoon playing a little bit wider, more of aggressive face-off formation for the Pittsburgh Penguins as they win it and they'll work it in. Bluger over to Schultz. And Vasilevsky forced to make a good blocker save as Schultz joined up in the rush. Here's Verhaeghe. Gets around. Sends it back. A shot from McDonough. Tipped on net. Yanni Gourde. His second of the game. From McDonough and Verhaeghe, it was McDonough with the shot at the point. Yanni Gourde tipped that one in. And Matt Murray couldn't get anything solved there as he was screened by Yanni Gourde. And so Gourde is third of the playoffs, second of the game. And Tampa Bay up by 3 now. That might have just been the dagger in the hearts of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Bluger sends it back to Dumoulin as he walks in. A shot. Vasilevsky down and out, unable to come up with it, but just missed the net. A missed opportunity for the Pittsburgh Penguins as Chris Letang will pick it back up. Stevens, a breakaway. Deeks and Matt Murray with an outstanding stave. Stevens showing off the moves a little bit, but Murray was not fooled by any of them, and he stayed right with them to make the save. 5:32 remaining as it's crunch time for Pittsburgh as they got to get a quick one in order to get back in this game. Murray found the puck come to him, so he'll play it safely into the corner. And here comes Pittsburgh, gaining speed as Hornfist. Dishes it back, Letang to Gensel Crosby. What a shot! As that one was labeled for the top corner. And Sidney Crosby, his second goal in as many games, blasted that one past Vasilevsky. And we've seen that exact same goal from Sidney Crosby throughout these entire playoffs. Just winds it up the top of the circles and no chance as that puck hit the net just milliseconds after it hit his stick. And Crosby injecting some life into the veins of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Crosby will push Paquette out of the way to win the faceoff, and here comes Pittsburgh again. Crosby tried to score too quick there. That one deflected by Paquette out in front. Here comes Paquette, potential 2-on-1. Maroon hesitates. Marino able to catch up, but a shot on net. Handled by Matt Murray. Killorn tried to work it back. Paquette has it. A shot from the point. Maroon a shot. Couldn't quite bank that in off Murray. Loose puck out in front. Hedman gets it, another one. And Murray forced to make a plethora of saves just to keep Pittsburgh in this game. Approaching the 3-minute mark here as Gensel unable to get past Victor Hedman. He'll throw it over Maroon. Dumps that in. Marino there to grab the puck. He'll find Malkin, but a turnover. Patrick Maroon back the other way. Will send it back. Hedman over a cross. Good save by Murray. Killorn able to keep it alive. Shattenkirk out in front. And Maroon is hooked. And we're actually going to get a fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Evgeny Malkin and Patrick Maroon, the two veterans. And I don't think you could have ever imagined a fight matchup like this. Malkin and Maroon getting tangled up with each other. Malkin has knocked Maroon's helmet off as Maroon gets a couple punches on Malkin. Malkin with the uppercut, and Maroon and Malkin throwing haymakers left and right as Maroon gets a couple more in, and an uppercut finishes Malkin. What a series of events as Patrick Maroon celebrates to the home fans' delight. And Amalie Arena on their feet, so is the Tampa Bay bench. And Maroon, who got hooked, just had enough. This series has been tense the entire way through. Goalies getting run over, big hits left and right. And finally, someone was willing to do something about it. Maroon and Malkin dropped the gloves. And that goes in the record books as the first fight of these 2020 playoffs. Kucherov a shot. Oh, Murray absolutely stoned Kucherov cold. And Pittsburgh still on the shorthanded unit. They need to score 2. They won't have much time 5-on-5 to do so, so we'll see how they manage this penalty kill. Kucherov another shot. Killorn got a good chance, but Matt Murray stayed right on top of that one and made the save. 2:17 remaining, Pittsburgh. It's going to be tough, especially with Evgeny Malkin, one of their top goal scorers in the penalty box for fighting. He's done for the game. And Kucherov, another shot. Murray makes a save, so second by second, the clock gets closer and closer to 0. And Pittsburgh still down 2, but yes, Evgeny Malkin, as exciting as that was, ladies and gentlemen, might not have been the best time to do so, as he's off the ice for the remainder of this game unless it goes to overtime and account for a crazy Pittsburgh comeback. Here comes Killorn on the breakaway, a good save by Murray. And those opportunities might come about if Pittsburgh's trying to pressure Tampa Bay, shorthanded. However, we're actually going to get 4-on-4 here, ladies and gentlemen, as a hooking penalty by Point has put Pittsburgh in an opportunity to perhaps get close in this game. As Point, a hooking penalty here, and if Pittsburgh decides to pull Matt Murray, they'll eventually have a 5-on-4 advantage with the empty net. It's one back by Crosby. Dumoulin, a shot at the point, tipped on net. Vasilevsky had a bit of difficulties finding that one, but nonetheless, he made the save, and he'll freeze for a whistle. 51 seconds remaining in this 4-on-4, then Pittsburgh will potentially have a 6-on-4 to wrap up the third period. So Pittsburgh very much still in this game, but Tampa Bay working it out. Kucherov killing more and more precious seconds. Stamkos out in front. Oh, he just tried to tip that one on net. It almost went bar down. Matt Murray made a great glove save as we approach the final minute here. We'll keep an eye on Matt Murray. We'll keep an eye on the penalty box. And we'll keep an eye on frustrations boiling over. Kucherov, another shot. Murray making the save. No one around him this time. So he'll play the puck, and here he goes, going to the bench. So 5-on-4 for Pittsburgh. Out in front, Hornqvist got his stick lifted, so he'll work his way around. Kucherov picks it off, and so Stamkos, he just missed the empty net. Dumoulin works it around to Marino. 4-on-4 concluding, and now a 6-on-4 for Tampa Bay as they have an empty net. Works it around. Buxton, a shot. Good save by Vasilevsky. And so for the final 28 seconds, 6-on-4 hockey here. Pittsburgh's got to score fairly instantaneously. And then they got to do the same just seconds later. Still a possibility. However, with every second ticking off the clock, getting ever so slimmer. Gord killing more time, able to break it out. Over to Paquette, a shot, and he'll seal the deal with 20 seconds left. Paquette with the exclamation point on this game. Steven Stamkos unable to hit the empty net, but Paquette was able to this time around, his 5th of the playoffs. You'll take him however you can get it, and it looks as if Tampa Bay is going to take a 3-2 series lead. They'll have an opportunity to close it out on the road in Pittsburgh, and then if not, it'll come right back to Amalie Arena where Tampa Bay has seen much success here throughout the regular season. They split the series with Pittsburgh the first 2 home games, and it looks as if they're going to take this one as another big hit from Killorn right at the end of the game, so perhaps some salt in the wound. And the frustrations clearly still visible for Tampa Bay, although they are winning. But Killorn absolutely ran into Letang, and that could have been risky, and the Tampa Bay penalty box is absolutely full, as it'll be a 5-on-3 for the remainder. 7 seconds won't do much, as McDonough will get a stick on that. Paquette pinned up against the wall, and with 1 second left, Tampa Bay, you've won game 5. You are leading the series 3-2. What a game from Tampa Bay's offense. Yanni Gourde getting 2, and he's definitely one of the 3 stars tonight. Bukestad and Sidney Crosby tried to get things going for them. They tallied 1 each. Crosby now tied with Patrick Hornqvist for the team lead in goals with 7. But Tampa Bay just that much better. Calgary versus Nashville coming right up. Thomas West will be on the call for that one. But from here at Amalie Arena, 5-2 Tampa Bay victory. We'll see you in just a few days when the series shifts to Pittsburgh. Have a good one, everyone.